Whoa, this is the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I'm at the Talons Out woodworking studio and staying fluid, staying loose, right? Fear wants to get me, man. Fear wants me to tell me that it's all gonna fail, that it's not gonna happen, but I have faith, right? See, I have faith because I spend time preparing myself for the day. I got up this morning, I hung out and played with baby Owl for a while. I got down, I prayed with them. I asked God to put me in service of my fellow human beings, to remove me from fear, and put me into a state of grace, right? So I went from that to all of a sudden I got my very first Etsy order, like right off the bat this morning. Sold my first piece of art on Etsy, right? I'm like, all right, that's cool, man. Things are happening. And then I was kicking back, packaging up the art for another piece I sold yesterday. And I got a phone call from my buddy. He's like, dude, I'm gonna send you a check. I'm like, right on. Like, things are looking up today, right? Because I'm into the big unknown. Like, I don't know how it's all gonna work. I just gotta stay loose. I can't put any judgments on it. I can't put any preconceived notions into it, man. I just have to do the next indicated action. I have to stay in motion, man. I have to be in motion, but allow the universe and God to make things happen, right? But if I just sit at home and be in fear, nothing's gonna happen. So I have to go into motion, right? So right after that, the next phone call I get is my bro telling me all this money I was not counting on. He was like, I got a bunch of money for you. It ain't gonna happen. And the thing was like, counting on it, not really the right word, because my trip is this about money, especially coming from other people. Don't count on it. Don't even put it in the plus column till it's in your hand, right? Because see, what happened really is it doesn't matter. It was the ego and fear came and tried to jack my program. And it got me for a moment. I was like, darn, dude, that would have been a nice infusion of cash right here at the holidays, you know, boom, boom, boom. But I took a moment, I paused. I wasn't counting on it anyhow. I've already on the plus column for the day. Let's relax, man. Let's just head down to the shop. Let's work with wood. Let's make things happen. Let's get into source energy. Let's get into the high frequency way and start doing what we're doing. So, you know, I'm working on my frames. I got a bunch of frames. I'm almost done. These have been an ongoing project, right? And then I got these tables I'm working on out of, this is all wood reclaimed for a job site. And let me tell you, dude, wood that's been sitting around a job site is tough to use, man. It is tough to get these corners to add up, and you know, there's all sorts of madness going on with the wood, right? But the ego, fear, wants me to go home and roll over and die, dude. And I'm not playing that because we're high frequency tribe. So, yeah. Rule number one, if it isn't in your hand, it's not real. Rule number two, don't future trip, man. I had no idea how my day was gonna look when I got up, man. I just hung out and I got in the space, I got in the zone, and positive things happened. And then counterweights happened. And dude, I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning, man. So anything could happen. I'm gonna go see Pounded by the Surf tonight because they happened to be in town. If you checked out that video earlier, dude, they sent me a record and all of a sudden they're here in my dreams. So that's next indicated action, is to go into town this evening. And then I got to just stay loose. So we're gonna keep track, see how the day goes. So I'm up one art sale, up one check, minus one stack of cash. Who knows, man? Well, I ended up in downtown Los Angeles at the Teragram. Joby from Pounded by the Surf invited me down, put me on the list to come check out the show. Turns out
He's not only the guitarist for Pounded by the Surf, but he's also guitarist for Mariachi El Bronx, which is its own trippy musical radness, man. Every now and then you get to a moment in life where you get to just stumble into like some next level stuff, man. If you haven't checked out Mariachi El Bronx, I'm giving it a 5-star rating, full double thumbs up. Pounded by the Surf, 5-star rating, double thumbs up, man. I don't know, man. It's an accumulation of a day, man. I bounced into the wall of doubt this afternoon pretty heavily, and you know, I got here, and how I get here is Joby has been checking out my videos for years, dude. I can say that now, almost 5 years into this, for years, and he decided to send me that box and do the review, and you know, it was just one of those things where I was talking to him backstage for a brief moment, and just the concept that he's been checking out my stuff for a while and like appreciating it re-revved my energy of like, man, I just gotta stay out of the way and let things happen, right? I just gotta let it happen. Look, I mean, there's down in the big city all of a sudden. And at the same time, I like sold a piece of art. I get this, I see a post, I get tagged in Facebook like between acts, and it's this dude, he's wearing a I'm not buying into the status quo and holding a piece of my art, and he's stoked and talking about how stoked he is to get that as his Christmas present from his friend or his brother. And I was like, whoa, that is some next level stuff, man. Like, I trip out on it. I trip out on it of how just infinitely radical the high frequency tribe is. Like, I lose track of it all because I just, you know, I'm just here on the other side of this iPhone making videos, dude. I forget what's really going on with what we're trying to do here. And it's to the point of, so I gotta come to downtown LA, and I'm usually in bed by now, right? So I'm down here in downtown LA, and dude, I can't find any parking at all, man. I'm circling all around, looking for a parking spot, and I'm finally just like, dude, there is no parking anywhere. And I'm like, all right, I'm pulling anchor, I'm just going home. Dude, I literally got the last parking spot in the area for, I mean, I must have done like 10 by 10 block grid, right? I got this final parking spot. I couldn't believe it, but then I guess the point I'm making, it was all about the moment of surrender. The moment I just decided, like, I don't have any control of it. I literally get one of these 2 spots on the street with no parking. And I get into the show, and I let the music take me away. Let the music take me away, man, and my whole universe changed, right? Like, I remember, man, when I hear the music, that there is nothing but hope and love and positive energy. Dude, the crowd at this show tonight was nothing but stoked people, dude. And in case Mariachi El Bronx is like mariachi music with the I don't even alternative twist. I don't even know if that's a proper way to describe it. English lyrics would be more appropriate, but just the band was having a blast. I'm fired up, man. Joby, thank you for changing my day, man, which changes my whole trajectory into time and space. Like, isn't that what it is? Isn't the answer to it all in the sound frequencies of the holographic universe? It's all in the music, man. It is all in the music. Music has the ability to change reality, man. My reality is different than it was before I got here on so many levels. And it's just one of those. I just want to thank everyone out there who's participating in this thing we're doing here. I can't do it alone, though I would do it alone because it's what I do. I heard the lead singer saying that tonight in his band is, I would be doing this if nobody was watching. I have to do this. This is what I do. And I lose track of that. That's what I mean. It wasn't until I was talking to Joby, the guitarist, that I realized this is what I do. Like, I don't even need to doubt it. It's just what I do. I don't know, man. I'm pretty fired up. I have a whole new perspective on reality. Because it was one of those days, man. All over the map, dude. Just when you think you're out, you're in. Anyway, I'm going to hop in the car and race home to my family. Be safe out there, everybody. Hey, don't forget, if you want to support this channel, support the dream, here's some marketing. I have t-shirts, the illusion the universe will provide, right? Ain't buying into the status quo. That's right. And the secret to perfection is in Perfection t-shirt. That's on my Big Cartel site. On my Etsy site, I've got art, upcycled wood frames, custom made. I've got illusion art. I got stuff for you to buy, put on your wall, put on your body, and support the dream. Thank you. Links down below.